Hey, brother.
Jose, welcome to the conference.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for putting the invite out there.
Exactly, or should I say pistastic. Where are you? Hold on a minute. Let me change the view here. Gallery view. Everybody gets seen.
There you go.
Wonderful. Where are you dialing in from?
San Diego,
San
California.
Diego. You going to meet me at the retreat next week?
I sure want to. I don't think I'll be able to though. If anything, it's going to be a last minute sign up. But yeah, it sounds like something I really want to do. It's just a little hard for me right now.
Your time's all gobbled up, or is it a money concern, or what?
It's more of a transportation concern. I yeah, I don't have a vehicle. I've been without a vehicle for over a year, and I love it. And I'm actually about 40 minutes drive from Oceanside. So
What if we can get you a ride?
it would be very tight only because of my work schedule. So I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'll have to inquire a little bit more and figure out what I can do or when I can be available to see if there's a ride available.
Yeah, well, let me know because some people are requesting carpooling. We got people coming from let's see, from Los Angeles, from Woodland Hills, from Seattle. Various people are, driving. We've got two people coming from San Diego.
Oh, cool.
There's always a chance for a connection there.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I had talked to you recently about you helped me get onto the directory a couple weeks ago, if you remember.
Uh,
Yeah,
Glad to have you. Is that, well, before I forget, what's your phone number?
619
619
866 9168.
9168. Awesome. Okay, well, yeah, so you're on the directory. Has anybody contacted you?
No, not yet. Not
Roll
yet.
up your sleeves, brother. You're gonna have work. You're gonna have work. I mean,
That's why I'm here, man.
it exact. There's at some point where it hits a critical mass. I mean, for me, it hit a critical mass, and now I'm at the point I want to refer clients to people.
Cool.
Because I the other day I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. Even before 6 in the morning, I had two consultations,
Wow.
and that set the tone for the day.
That's good. That's really good. People are reaching out, they're wanting to learn more.
People are wanting to save their life
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
their loved ones. So it couldn't be a better time on our planet to be involved with something that's liberating.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
So I don't know if we had to talk, but what got you going with Shivambu? How did you get into
Um,
the water?
I had a kind of, I guess you could say, call it a spiritual awakening, started kind of in 2018-ish, like my true spiritual awakening, I'll say. And a lot of things that just led me to discovering Shivambu. And I thought it was a joke at first. And I was like, no, this is real. I see people posting videos about it. And I'm like, well, I'm not, I don't judge people. So I'm going to look into this. So I started researching and it just started making sense. I need to try it. So I started I got into juice fasting just to kind of cleanse myself, and I didn't want to, I didn't know what to expect, what it was going to taste like. So long story short, January of 2020, I started doing it. There you go.
It
Yeah.
tastes it tastes like pee.
It tastes really good though. I mean, considering my diet now and everything, and all the things that I put into my body. And but anyway, yeah, 2020, I got hooked. I tried it out and I started learning more about it. Started seeing the effects. Started seeing how what it does to my body. I talked to my doctor about it, and he was baffled. He was like, I've never heard of it. I can't say anything wrong about it. And we did some blood work and urinalysis, and everything was tip top. Like I mean, it was just amazing. So I don't have any terminal illness or anything like that. I've read most of
Armstrong.
John Armstrong's book. But I just really wanted to see what it would, why I was being led to this, and I see now why. It's been quite the tool for alchemy for me. It's turning me from lead into gold, basically.
When did you start?
January of 2020.
January of 2020. What an auspicious year. Well, when it calls you, you got to answer it. And if you answer it, you have to see where it leads you. And if you follow where it leads you, you're going to go really deep into who you are. real deep into cleansing and purification. And the things that you used to think matter may not matter anymore, and there's going to be released out of your unconscious and through your cells and through your emotions. And you're going to discover there's a quality of life you never knew about. It's going to start being revealed to you.
No, it's definitely made its way. It's shown me some things, and I'm very very vocal about it. I talk all my coworkers know that I do this, and I've told them about it. My family, most of my family, friends, and whatnot. As far as like social media stuff, I haven't posted too much. I posted here and there, talking about Shivambhu and in hopes that people would ask and inquire, but they don't, But I want to get more educated. I want to have sharper tools in my belt, so I can kind of say, hey, here it is. This is why I do it. I mean, I know why I do it within, but to express it is a little difficult for me right now. So that's why I'm here.
Well, good. Take a breath, everybody. Take a breath. Vishal's about to join us. When you know, without a shadow of a doubt, here comes Stacy. I'm hoping this is Stacy Shoemaker from Video Bees, whatever her Instagram account is. She's a new student. She's going to be coming to the Oceanside retreat.
Ooh.
When you know what you have and your confidence at an all-time high, and you no longer are concerned about what people think or say about you, you just speak your truth, and wherever it lands is wherever it lands. Jose is going to go answer that. Hi, guys. Welcome to Shivambhu Conference, call number 29. Why am I excited about doing 29 of these conference calls? It's been quite a thrill, a joy, and an honor to be the host of these events. We've had as many as 2 people join in. As minimum of 2, we've had as many as 44 people share the screen from all over the world. And some of these people are high profile naturopaths and holistic health practitioners who've decided that this was more important than being concerned about their practice. And they came on and started publicly sharing this on their websites and doing webinars, and they're not timid about telling their practice, hey, you're in therapy. It's liberating. Get into it. So a whole lot of stuff is happening in the movement. Stacy's a fly on the wall. She's just a name, a place tag right there. Is your cat a healer cat?
She's definitely been a part of my healing for sure. Her name is Rumi.
Hi, Rumi. Do you write poetry?
I do actually. I'm a songwriter too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I've talked to you sometime. I wrote a song that finally got performed by Matt Senna. It's called "I'm a Pee Drinking Man."
Nice.
And his performance is on my YouTube channel. That came out in 2017.
I'll have to look it up.
So this movement is an unstoppable movement, and for many people, this wave is reaching souls all over the place, and it's inescapable because we all know what we did for 9 months in mommy's belly. And that memory of sucking down the urine and the amniotic fluid and the freedom of being in a water world, kind of like a fish, that memory is starting to be activated in more people. And so I've noticed that when you start telling people, hey, there's something inside of you that's your medicine, and it happens to come from your plasma, and it's converted into a highly nutritional, bioavailable, activated living water. Some call it Shivambhu. And so, yeah, this is a movement that's not going to be ever stopped. It's been building for over 5,000 years of recorded history. It's interesting because Doc Mike Whittort, a dear friend who may or may not make this call this morning, he came up with a figure of over 1 billion people are doing urine therapy on planet Earth. That means the 50 known countries that attended the conference in India in 1994 has increased dramatically to the point where all these people are like coming out of the water closet telling people, yeah, I've been drinking, my dad, my grandfather, my mother, blah, 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 blah. And just because we tell you there's 1 billion people on the planet doesn't mean that's all there is, because we can't find a recording of it. I mean, indigenous people did not write down what happened generation after generation. So we have to go based on our elders, our teachers, and what we're learning. So it's exciting to be on this journey. There's a lot going on. Stacy, if this is a Stacy who I think it is, she's going to be at the retreat. Vishal has been on some of these calls before. So there's a lot to plug into. We've had Harry Matadine on the call. We've had Rico Mesa from Netherlands. We had Dr. Edward Group on the call. Megan McDonald from Canada. Darlene Tian, who's a dear friend. She's a naturopath out in Canada. You're going to find more and more of these people on the Water Family Directory, as well as coming out more public and more vocal about this message. So this is exciting. If anybody else, Stacy and Vishal, undo their microphone or camera and you want to talk to people, fine. If not, you're welcome to be a fly on the screen. I don't know what to call it, Jose. Fly on the screen, a fly on the wall. You get the idea.
That works.
You get the idea. Right now, my newest book is just been uploaded on Amazon yesterday. And it's exciting. People are asking for dozens of copies. It's known as let me change this to a speaker mode here. Come on, change speaker mode. All right, so this is known, it says Vishal, but I'm talking. How's this supposed to work? Anyway, this is called the Healing Water from Within Handbook. I'll read you what it says now. Is this backwards? Okay. So this is an Amazon right now. It's going to be approximately 94 pages. It's going to be a 5x8 hand-sized book. It's going to sell for an incredibly low price of $6. And these are the kind of things you can hand out to people. Answers all the questions. It also tells you how to talk to hecklers and people with negative association. And this is what I teach in the conference. This is what I teach in my training classes. Because you know what this is. They don't. They didn't do the research. So if someone comes to you, guys, if someone comes to you and says, oh, urine, isn't that a waste product? First question you'll ask them is, where did you get that idea from? Right? And they usually say, oh, I heard it from my doctor. I saw it on television, blah, blah, blah. I learned it in school. Yeah, dig a little deeper, guys. You know, I mean, what if I told you that there was a 5,000-year-old ancient remedy for healing yourself that's been proven itself for over 5,000 years, and it comes from a water that comes from a plasma. I'm getting too long in this pitch. If I had something that I could tell you that will heal everything, and it's in your hands and it's free, would you want to know what it is, or should I keep it a secret? So I wrote about all this in the book because I've gone through all kinds of people in public who were hecklers. I've been on umpteen radio shows and interviews, and the talk show host, I could hear the sarcasm and the judgment in his voice. And I was able to stay calm because I realized this guy needs some education here. We're broadcasting in front of his viewers, and he hasn't done his homework, which is fine. They learn eventually. So this is the kind of things you get to learn in the class. You know what you're talking about. They don't yet. And you plant the seed, and whether it's right for them at this time or not, they may come around and go, but look at Jose. He doesn't seem to age. He's got dark hair. He's a good-looking guy. He's got energy. I want to know, what are you doing? And you say, well, I drink my pee. Doesn't everybody? It's however you have that conversation, whatever words you're inclined to say is. But what's more important than trying to tell anybody about your personal practice is to show them that you care. Because you can load them with information, you can load them down with research and science, and you can fill in the blanks for their brain. But they want to know that they can trust you, you're a reliable, credible source, and you're not some crazy guy in a cult. Yeah, I heard that before. I just peed on their leg and they ran away. So whatever it takes. So guys, grab your water. Let's do a communion. Grab your water.
I drank mine before. I got some fruit juice, so I'll
It's a surrogate. Just go through the motions. We had Indira and Vijay Gupta on several of these calls, and Indira, she already drank her. She forgot to bring it to the camera. So she took out this little flask. It looks like the flask from the 1930s where guys would go, they'd go out in the public and they'd pull it out in their whiskey and they would pop it back. And she kept her aged Orin in that.
Nice.
So she brought the flask to the screen. It was empty, but she went through the motions. So we're going to do a call or response. It's a prayer from my first book, Healing Water from Within. Not the handbook, but the original book. And it's on page X1V if anybody's interested. It's called the Sacred Water Prayer. And do you do any kirtan or any chanting?
Sometimes like my own chanting, just different mantras that I've created for myself.
Okay. Well, if you ever went to a gathering of people who are doing this together, they do what's called a call or respond.
Mm-hmm.
One person says something, other people respond. So here we go. You other guys, you're in silent mode. You're just going to have to say it silently. I knew I was going to have fun with this group today. You never know who's going to show up. All right, here we go. Symbolically grab your water, even if it's a lovely smoothie or whatever it is.
Fruit juice.
I take this water of life.
Take this water of life.
I declare it the water of light.
I declare it the water of light.
I bring this water within this body.
I bring this water within my body.
It allows me to glow.
It allows me to glow.
I take this water of light.
I take this water of light.
I declare it the water of God.
I declare it the water of God.
I am the master of all that I do and all that I am.
I am the master of all that I do and all that I am.
So be it.
So be it.
Or l'chaim, prost, whatever you like. Somebody sent me an article. Now, are you aware of the Shivambhu hut?
I don't think so, no.
You go to shivambhu.org. You're going to look for a link to the Shivambhu hut. There are currently 660 members. We created a social media platform just for the water family.
Nice.
Free membership. So check it out. So somebody, I believe it was our dear friend Megan McDonald, who posted this article about dolphins. And it's from National Geographic, and it talks about dolphins drink their urine. We're going, oh, why not, right? So we found out that when they are swimming in what's known as a plume of urine that's floating in the ocean, they came in and they sample it to find out if that's part of their pod. They can detect the urine of their brothers and sisters in the pod. And if it doesn't fit, they swim away. Maybe we'll catch on. We have to drink each other's urine and go, he's part of the water family. Yep. This guy's a vegan. He's okay. So, yeah, we get all kinds of articles and writings and celebrities who are telling us about their practices with urine therapy. And so it's a good place to not only read everybody's content, but it's great to hear everybody's story. So if you want to go there and share some content or some discoveries or some research, there's more and more people doing the deep dive into research. You found out that urine therapy was known worldwide and still popular up until 1916, 1917. 1917 was the defining moment in our history when the Rockefeller Foundation was not only created, but they wrote into their rules and bylaws that they decided they were going to be the governing body for the health industry worldwide. You can feel the bad vibes coming. They also decided to start outlawing alternative healthcare modalities and practices. That means they started demonizing urine therapy in 1917. So that got built into all the medical establishment and all their conversations and all their philosophies. Because why would they want to tell you something's free and you don't have to go to them?
Yeah.
So that's how it started to snowball, and there are people who remember that their parents and grandparents had this practice going on. And I'm so glad you're part of this, and everybody else who's not talking here is part of this, because whether you're actively telling people or not, the fact that you're practicing and living this lifestyle is affecting the whole world.
I agree.
And one of the effects of the paradigm shift that is going to be happening, if it hasn't already, is that if you get enough people drinking urine therapy, we're going to greatly reduce usage, consumption, and pollution of products. You're not going to have to buy hair care, underarm deodorant, beauty products. You're not going to have to buy all that crap you call food that's in a package. You won't have to get the things from the store that you used to need or thought you need. And so that's not going to end up in the landfill.
Yeah.
I mean, people drink pee, you save the planet. It's amazing. Plus, some people think that in the future, when the paradigm shifts, we may not have hospitals. I noticed you didn't get sad about that.
No, that sounds like a utopia.
It is a utopia, and we were in Nirvana, Shangri-La utopia in mommy's belly. It was the closest thing we had to a divine state because all our needs were met, and all we knew was play. Oh, what happens if I turn this way? What happens if I spin this way? And if it's interesting, if you look at it, we lived in water. We were like fish.
Yeah.
Where these are like gills. I mean, how did that work? Oh, here comes my teacher from India, Dr. Rakshak Mal Lodha. He's hadn't been on one of these in 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
Oh, wow.
He's been practicing for 52 years. Dr.
Wow.
Loda. He's getting all hooked up. And I don't know who this is. His son, his friend, his brother. Dr. Loda.
Yes.
Awesome to see you on the call.
Yes. You were expecting me since long time.
I know. Well, now we got
How,
you.
how are you?
Very well, very well. Who's with you?
We are at California.
California. I'm going to be there this weekend.
This was the main reason I asked you on that time. We are near the San Francisco, SFO.
Oh, you're going to be staying there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to be in Oceanside on the 26th through the 30th, near San
26?
Diego. Near San Diego.
No.
No, me. I'm going to be in Oceanside.
Yes, you are, but we are in the SFO near. If possible, you can. Otherwise, we can talk in like this.
Yeah, that works. That works. So I want you to meet Jose.
Hey,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thanks. We're glad to meet you, all of you. I am Dr. Loda from India.
Wow.
Yes.
Pleasure.
We both are doing urine therapy since more than 50 years. And I have a clinic at India, Jodhpur. And I used to suggest with nature cure, along with the UT. Nature cure is urine therapy is part of nature cure.
Would you?
Most of diseases can be treated. For example, if anybody is faint due to epilepsy, it can be cured, not with the medicine. Epilepsy happened only to those persons who fell down at the age of infants or children. They might have tilted this nose. So I just tilted in correct posture, they become cured with epilepsy. You can write down in your next, or we can talk at another day, whenever you like. Actually, I learned English from my children and grandchildren. My grandchildren are doing job here. All, both in two here and two at Singapore. My one child is at Singapore. She has two children. They are doing job at Singapore, and 2 years is doing job in USA. One is at Cleveland Hospital. He's doctor. You know Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland. He is doctor. He is in the final MD, doing MD and MS both. He is youngest in hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Are any of them practicing AUT?
They now they don't follow. They use as and when need. But we both are doing since long. Children are we gave it when they were child, infants. When they grow up, then they are doing their own. But they have knowledge. They have good support.
Mm-hmm.
They always support both of us. You promote it, you do it, research and everything.
Well, I have a question for you, Dr. Loda. I've always wanted to know this is how did you get started in urine therapy and does it go back in your family's history?
Yes.
How did you get started?
You want to know my history?
Yes.
I worked as a pharmacist for 100 years, 40 hours a week. Means I used to sit from 6 morning to 10 p.m. and I did study along with the doing as a pharmacy course. I have own pharmacy shop. I am pharmacist also. I am a financial advisor. I am an economist. I did post graduation economics, and I did degree in nature cure in about 60 years ago when I was 20 years. Then few of us I gave for 6 to 8. Then I used to shop after 6 to 8 for nature cure to people and 8 to night 10 at pharmacy. And since my children used to came to US about 30 years ago, so I'm relaxed. I need not require any money, so I stopped all pharmacy shop, and full time I'm doing this job. I have a home town hall. I made a place for the patient, and I used to visit a lot of villages with NGO, non-government organization. They pick. I don't go anywhere. People used to pick me and take me for them treat. I don't give lecture. I don't know how to give lecture. I don't have knowledge. Those persons who can give good lecture cannot treat. I can treat anyone with my own as and when. Uh,
Is your,
even
is your
I
clinic
used
still
to
active?
suggest at roads. I used to keep close and we can urinate in India at anywhere.
Is
No.
your Dr. Loda, is your clinic still open? Is it still active, your clinic?
No. I am here, then it is closed. But I am available in mobile. I can treat, I can suggest audio, video, everything possible, everything. So
Nice.
even in roads, I treated those accidents. I used to urinate in the side lane, and I used to keep cloth and suggest, and I keep immediately with the urine cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Stop bleeding, stop and cured with. I used to suggest, okay, do this like. I don't give my name. They finally know after a few days, okay, I am so and so and so. I'm popular in Jodhpur for this.
How does that
And
feel?
even villages, I don't treat rich people. I used to suggest mostly poor people who cannot afford, who cannot do. And I used low people used to take me where even night somebody had accident and while dancing and fell down, then I treated him with with nature cure.
So
I have very good knowledge of treating bones.
when you're working with your clients, is it
Uh,
just consultations? Or are you doing any hands-on with them?
I used to mostly I used to close eyes, so my third eye open. Then I used to suggest according to my third eye.
Mhm.
I don't, whatever I read, nothing used. Everything I am doing my own will
Yeah.
forward.
Beautiful.
And in the actually, I am more popular than past days. In 2 years in COVID, I am more popular because yet no medicine manufactured for COVID, and COVID is linked with the lungs, and yet no medicine manufactured for lungs.
Yeah.
Or both lungs are linked within nose, and nose is linked with the whole head, ear, internal eyes. So while inserting urine, it cleans head to lungs, head to lungs, all. And it comes into throat, it goes into stomach, and stomach goes clear. Okay. You are drinking this? Okay.
Yeah. This is 20 minutes old.
Oh, okay. It makes difference. Few verses fine. It's not old. It's fresh.
Of course.
Next, we can drink till next we pass urine.
Now,
We used to drink like this.
yeah, snort it up. Yeah. Yeah, I've been also telling people to dip a cotton ball inside the urine and just give it a quick sniff.
Yeah, best. When it's best.
Whatever you got.
I used to say it like this.
Oh yeah.
Keep head behind us.
Yeah.
And drink. We both. We can use it any restroom. In India, it is called toilet, and we get toilet at everywhere. No, we used to in train, in airplane, at anywhere we can use it. But I used to suggest with nature cure. For we need exercise. Exercise. I used to say. I wrote you exercise about. We must get sweet. Like this.
Yep. So have you had exercise today?
Yes, I can run in this.
Oh, you're on a treadmill? Oh.
Piano.
Very nice. You gonna play us?
In India, it's rare. Here we saw mostly at as on of every house we used to see. In India, we cannot afford. It's very costly. It's very big and very costly.
So, Dr. Loda.
Yes.
How many people are using the term Loda Cola? You came up with the term Loda Cola, and that got real popular.
No. I don't say. People used to say, I am Loda because it is Loda Cola. Some say it is grey water. Some say it is a Ganga water.
Ganga water.
Some says it is rose water. People can say, some say it is Rakshak Loda.
Yeah.
Rakshak Cola. People can say anything.
Some say it's Shiva water.
Yeah.
It's water Shiva.
Very good, fine.
Or this Shiva.
Yes. It is Shiva and Parvati both.
Yes, great couple.
It is a nectar of the Shiva. We call it nectar of Shiva, Lord Shiva.
Well, does Shivambhu, does it also, let me switch this gallery point. Shivambhu, I know as the water of Shiva. Is it also known as the blood of the Lord?
Yes. You will send me your video. You might be recording and you might send me this video.
Oh, of today?
Any day. You can. Of today, our conversation.
Yeah, I'd be glad to. Yeah. Plus, all these conference calls and all my training classes are they're on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, very good. Very glad to meet you and all other persons.
Likewise.
Today you were not expecting me, yes?
Well, you kind of hinted you might make it.
Yeah. Just I asked my son that what is time between California and Mountain. It is time so just.
Yeah. It's just
1 hour here, 1 hour behind you.
So have you noticed that there's a movement going on? Urine therapy is an unstoppable movement. It's in 50 countries, and there are millions of people practicing this. Are you?
It happened all due to you, not due to me. I don't have any infrastructure or knowledge of internet and everything. This mobile is given by my grandchildren with his income.
Nice.
He gave me in India a car. In India, he gave me a big house. I don't have income. I don't have any money. They gave me, we spend more. They have very good income.
Yeah, well, they love you. They're taking care of you.
Yes.
I brought it up because there's a giant movement going on, and there are people communicating all over the world. I've been having clients and students from all over the world,
Yes.
and it's just wonderful to see that kind of.
Yes, you are doing a great work. I wrote you that it must be one of your book at in library. All libraries I have written, I think, and at medical colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't recognize, but if we put in the library, then it will be a great thing.
It will be a great thing. And what I would like to do. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Guys, don't go away. What book is it in? What book is it in? I'm going to find it, guys. This is from Dr. Rakshak Mal Lodha.
Yeah.
He wrote the foreword to the first book.
You can give me this about this page copy.
You have a copy, right?
No. Only one page is sufficient. We shall take copy from when we meet.
Okay, that'll be totally fine. So yes. I just want to read what you wrote so that people can kind of get a feel for you.
Yeah.
My wife, Shatkutala, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Shakuntala Loda.
All right, and I, ages 75 and 70, you're a lot older now, started using urine therapy over 45 years ago. It's much
on that time, 45 years.
And soon to open up the urine therapy clinic in Jodhpur, India.
Jodhpur.
Meanwhile, we came across Brother Sage with good experience and knowledge of urine therapy who was writing this book on it. Our hope is that this book, Healing Water from Within, greatly reduces the volume of patients all over the world who will take this information to heart, use their own water as a home remedy, and become healthy with a long, loving, long fulfilling life. May this book be introduced and included in the syllabuses at medical colleges that will educate and qualify
Yes.
therapists and experts.
Thanks for writing in this. I'm thankful.
Oh. So am I.
You are dedicated more than me.
Well, I got called and I'm not walking away.
I can do like this exercise, jumping and jogging and racing and everything, all types of yoga, everything.
Very nice.
In this age, 80 age.
Well, you've never been this age before, so you got nothing to compare it to.
But here, ex-Prime Minister Morarji Desai died at age of 99 due to accident. And he was the main hero.
Do you remember that interview with the Prime Minister's side? Do you remember his interview on 60 Minutes with Dan Rathers in like in 1960?
Yes. I have video.
Oh, could you send that to me? I want to hear him tell Dan Rather to drink his pee.
Yes, I will send you. Okay.
Oh, please, dude, that's a classic.
Yes. Sure. Okay.
Of course, Dan Rather declined, but too bad.
Okay. I was not expecting that we can chat like this. How many people are here in this chat?
There's Jose, Vishal, Stacy, and King Kai. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us.
And YouTube, all other whole world will watch this. our conversation.
Exactly, my friend. We're going to upload this when it's all over. It'll be on YouTube.
Very glad to meet you in this session. Hope to meet you again. Okay.
Likewise. Are you heading out?
Okay.
Are you going now?
Pardon?
Are you going? Are you staying?
No. I'm free here.
All right.
At this time, I get mostly in Indian phones. From India, it is night, but they used to call. So I was busy in that. Suddenly, I get it. I asked my son as soon as I become free to know your time is you can talk. Yeah, I don't have knowledge how to use this Zoom. He did everything. My grandchildren and children both did try to.
So they logged you on. They got you on.
Yeah, and 2 days they have weekend, so they are free. Otherwise, they don't have any time.
Beautiful. If I have any clients that are needing special attention, can I send them your way?
Definitely. You can. They can post me at email.
Okay.
Uh,
Jose?
not WhatsApp. WhatsApp is for mostly India, except you have exceptional. Otherwise, it is email is better.
Okay. And how long will you be in the United States?
For a few months still. We are coming since last 23 years. Yeah, from 1999. Every summer. Here it is, we feel cold. Otherwise, it is called summer in April to September. So we used to stay every year, except last 2 years in COVID. But I was more popular in COVID in India because I treated countless people. I don't know how many people. If I suggest one people, whole family did, because one is COVID means whole family is COVID. And yet in a hospital, mostly all died, and those who did they are fine.
Are there many people in San Francisco? Do you know people in San Francisco that practice urine therapy?
No.
How about
No.
anywhere in California?
Only 2 and 3, only nothing, but mostly.
Okay. Now
That is Indian.
that would be India, a heck of a lot more.
But I don't give any number other than India's actually.
I've got
Because I don't stay for long. I stay here for only 3-4 months here.
Okay. Well,
or here it is very difficult to meet. Places are have more distances. In India is very easy. They have running buses, trains, and rickshaws, and they may come by own. Very easy. Commute is very huge population. So, and mostly speaking Hindi language. So it is easy for me to suggest them.
I have a question. I've got someone translating my book into Hindi and Tamil. You think that will be popular? Will it become
No.
popular in that language?
No.
No?
I don't think. No.
What's a good language for Indian language to translate the book?
No. Actually, in these days, mostly all people from age 5 to last, all in mobile, everything.
What
Mobile.
language?
They don't read. They don't read book.
Oh.
Even
okay.
they don't read a newspaper. They all depend upon Google. Everything. They are the guru. But I asked who discovered Google? Men.
Yeah.
Human are. But now they all depend upon everything Google. So they search in Google.
Okay, so
better you can people can buy from Amazon like this. Oh, but that will be better.
Okay.
If they need. Otherwise in India there is no culture of reading books. No
What?
library. We have a library, huge library, but none of the person used to visit library. I used to visit library here,
Yeah.
not in India. Here there is a culture of library, but there is no culture of even engineering college, medical college. They don't go visit any library. They just pass and they become doctor and earn money by testing and insurance company and others. They want to earn. They don't have knowledge. Whereas just my grandchildren is doing MD here, Cleveland.
So what did how
He has
did
vast knowledge, vast knowledge.
how did they read books or literature before the internet? Before cell phones, what did they do?
I don't understand. You mean to say
Before
here, even
Google.
here they all depend upon mobile. Everything.
Okay, the question is before there was Google,
Yes.
what did they do for information?
In India, there is mouth publicity. They believe in mouth publicity.
Gotcha. Word of mouth.
rather than they read front page of newspaper through. Yes, through. They don't have any. Just I said, nobody used to visit a library. Public libraries is huge, but they are in the dust. Nobody goes and have termite in books. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody has knowledge. Illiteracy here in India, illiteracy is a huge problem, and they believe that illiterate people have income, better income than educated. Even suppose one person is postgraduate, he will earn less than laborer. Labor have more, they have more income. So why they study? They don't. They believe they can. They are just. Why should we do study? In India, there is a very. But although I believe in, we must have knowledge of study and value of study. But here there is no culture, and people used to stand for any election. They get vote from illiterate person rather than literate person. Just thumb. Okay.
That's it.
They get wine and cash. They will put vote. Cut. But it is India is better in many ways. Culture is very good. There are a lot of functions, and or just we can say culture, and we have a lot of sightseeing places, but more than here.
You're breaking up, Dr. Loda. You're breaking up.
And Indian road, electricity pipe, we have problem. We have problem. Otherwise, things we have good speaking, well behaved, no problem in living there. No, no, very less.
Yeah.
Happy living. They need most of people need meet together daily. We meet in India at least 100 people daily. Here I don't meet any. I'm just walking at any time park. Nobody meets nobody. Yes, hello, okay, but
Nobody talks to you. Did anybody talk to you?
no, nobody. In India, we
Why
need.
not? Why not? You got good vibes, right? Jose, he's got good vibes.
Wait, but that's hello. Okay. Hello. Nobody talks. What's your name? From where you are? Nobody talks. Yeah. Even Indians, they don't talk.
Oh, they just let you walk by.
Here it is culture, because they think that when we'll meet again. In India, we meet daily. New persons daily 10, 15, and old person 25, 50, 100 daily. And everywhere, market, we meet a lot of people. We talk, gossip. Everywhere. We used to here is online banking. In India, mostly visit bank, post office, everything go market. Online here person because people don't have any credit card, debit card. So only there
It's
it
breaking
is
up.
every country have their own uh, value, culture, theme, everything. In old age, India is best because we meet lot of people in no depression.
Mm-hmm.
Here, 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 neither children nor on relative, nor nobody takes. Everybody is own, as I saw here. In India, we meet lot of people.
Well, it sounds like other
If we are,
cultures.
if we are sick, lot of people will
I've
come
seen that
help,
we've seen
try
that
to
with the
help.
Italians. We've seen it with the Greeks, and we've seen it with the Italians. We've seen it with Hispanics. There are cultures that they want to be in community. They want to be together. They meet in public plaza. It doesn't happen so much in the United States because everybody's individual, and so it's nice to see people really love to be together.
Yeah. Yes.
Jose, do you have any questions for Dr. Loda while we got him on the line?
Yeah, sure. What is your knowledge with aged urine? Like, how often do you use it?
I prefer always the fresh units. God gives us the fresh unit time to time, so we can use for internal external use. Although we can concentrate on, we can do from morning to 7 p.m. fresh unit using
Breaking up.
and our to be used for to drink time to time urine to become healthy. And mainly there is no yet classification of a dose of urine. Even cow urine is good, but we don't know the dose of the cow's urine. But God gives us whatever the past urine, that is fine. There is no, in last 50-year experience, I don't find any side effect in fresh urine. And is it urine? I saw a lot of things. I never wrote here because people are against whatever I used to suggest fresh urine. Actually, people who used more aged urine on application of skin, it will burn sometimes. It is good for, it may be good for eczema, but in general, if we apply, it may burn. Color of skin will be changed. But where I applied urine, I don't
Come back.
use soap and use apply many times fresh. Still there is less scar. You're asking for me. I suggest for myself. We used to apply the face in age 80, the less scar, walk, and we get when fresh. Why should we think for the exit? It depends. If people are using, I don't have objection. But those, how do we know? We can drink whatever they pass in whole day, fresh urine. No problem, never gives problem. And when we do exercise, excess all fats and get and everything will be fine. We will become fit for. And for the face, you can use like this.
Yeah, just swipe it on, dab it on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this, like this, like this, like this. I have mobile in one hand display. I am using one hand at a time. Otherwise, you can use like this.
Oh, both hands, side to side. Yes.
I kept in a stand like this.
You can also put your finger in it and dip it in your ears.
No. I don't. Never. I don't. Never inserted anything, neither water nor urine, because God has given us wax. I don't remove wax.
Oh,
It will come out automatically. It will come.
Hmm.
Dry will come and new will come. Those who use birds, they have problem in ears, because water cell insert inside, it will become the between the wax and that another item between. That will speak like this. It will sound. Wax is God has given us wax. Why
Thank
should we remove it? God has given us ears. We should not cut.
That's a good point.
good
We
point.
should not.
So what about eye rinses over the eyes and in the eyes?
Yes. Or we can use this one. One more thing I want to add. One thing. If we do, people used to do lot of hours, 10, 15, 16, 18 hours. They feel tired. Then if we put using cloth and like this,
Yeah.
for a few moments, he can do for few hours more work. There is a lot of difference. If we close like this, we can watch other. Something is dark. If we close like this,
Yes.
we get relaxed, and we can open our third eye like this.
Oh, third eye as well. Yeah.
We
Come on, we're learning from our master here.
relax more than man. And one thing, another. Suppose anybody says BP. BP means we have wrinkles here.
Uh-huh.
Here, if we remove wrinkles, no BP like this.
Oh, just massage backwards
Towards back.
toward the back.
Towards back. Just see, relax. And about heart, in India, in everywhere, there is a heart hospital, but never heart gives problem to anyone. Heart, God has given us one thing. Whatever we have given one thing is never damaged. For tongue, never damaged. Whatever the God has given one thing, never damaged. But one left lungs is adjacent to the heart. Then suppose I am standing. Suppose they said that your heart is short.
Mhm.
Then I said, just keep this and take echo. Yes. No heart. No heart is big. If you do heart with short become, that gives problem. Another thing, if left lung gives problem, then if we lungs will be all right, then no heart problem.
You're talking
Regarding
about alternative. No.
yes.
Alternative.
Remove ear or mucus.
Yeah.
And heart problem, they give a blockage. So blockage can be removed.
Oh,
Bone,
yes.
chest,
Percussion, vibration.
by clipping, closing lips.
Oh, close the lip and do
It
percussion.
will, it will come. Yes, it will come to that point. Center. Yes.
Right on the sternum.
It's chest only, not left or right, not on the heart. So no blockage. And we have 4 valves in the heart. So they don't open if we don't laugh. It will open. It will open. And we laugh as a casual. It will not open. It will open when we hug any others. Or we really laugh. Yes, we enjoy.
Did you hear that, Jose?
That is all valves is open, so no problem.
See, this is another reason why I keep telling people you have to have 6 hugs a day.
Yeah.
Six
Yes.
hugs a day, your heart will be open and full all day.
Open. Yes. No surgery required. No. Only if we clean our lungs and then we repair our lungs, there are no chances of heart problem. One, those blockage, no blockage, and the laugh, no valve will damage.
And it also helps to have a good sense of humor.
Mostly 50% people have open lips at night time, daytime. They have lungs problem. So doctor said that you have BP. Actually, they don't have BP because lungs is not working. Already I said that yet no medicine manufactured for lungs. So they suggest other diseases. Or for thyroid, if we have like this, there will be thyroid, spondylitis, cervical problem like this. If we keep like this, yes, no chances of thyroid, no chance of spondylitis. If we keep like head, and keep shoulder back, no thyroid, no spondylitis. Yes, doctor suggests used to belt here. Why give the belt? Because we keep like head this. If we keep head like this, no chances of belt. Yeah.
Huh.
I suggested lot of fire burning case. Fire burning cases in fire, as soon as fire, even more than 50, 60, 70% damage. If we use anybody's urine, cow urine, another urine, camel urine, human urine on the wrap cloth, instantly all bleeding will be stopped, and there will be some swelling on. Then with regular use of it, he will not die, although he has to drink and by nose, by mouth and everything. And with regular use of, he will survive. There will be no scar. That is the main thing. You might have seen those persons who burn get some scar or a separate type of skin. Otherwise, after a few years, we don't find there is a change in the skin. Somebody has come to a door.
This is McLean Jenner. She's on the board of directors of the Shivambhu organization. She's a friend of mine. We're working together, and she has come on the line here.
Okay,
Never met you.
Okay.
What is your thoughts on people doing urine enemas?
No, I don't suggest. I don't. I suggest only to those persons who are constipation only. Otherwise, there is no use. When we have no constipation, when you drink, there are no chances of constipation. When we do exercise, there are no chances of constipation. When we eat good food, no chance of constipation. Then why should we go for enema? When we drink, it will come automatically.
Yeah.
We must pass stool automatically rather than pushing by the enema. And we should not be addicted of the enema. Otherwise, we don't get natural stool potty.
Yes.
Everything must be. I suggest you to suggest natural things. And UT is a natural. I used to suggest sun therapy. I used to suggest water therapy. I used to suggest air therapy, hydrotherapy, everything. I close. Whatever I want to eat, I think it must be natural. Then I eat. Whatever I want to see is natural. All. Everything must be natural. Then no problem.
Yeah.
We don't find it.
It's simple that way. Now, I've been telling people, and I've had the experience of drinking a whole liter first thing in the morning and having 3 or 4 rapid bowel movements one after another. And it cleans the whole GI.
Your bowel will be cleared. Then what is use of enema? Enema is in certain cases. It's only rare people. And I used to take big syringe and pipe, insert. That will be fine. Well, but it is in the rare cases, once a while. Otherwise, no use. I never used enema. When I get natural spill, what is use of this? People are doing trial and error. Like this, sometimes they will put in this using the AZ now. Let them do. Let them do research. Okay. I used it for termite urine.
Well, they're all learning. I mean, we're all on this journey together. We're all learning what our water.
And at first seminar of Water of Life in the Sacramento, one lady came from, from Los Angeles. She used to grow with the urine as a fertilizer. Big tomatoes, big good few things she took from that place.
Dr. Loda, you went to the Sacramento conference?
Yes, I was the chief guest there.
Yes, I think I've seen some footage. Did you meet Andrew Norton Weber?
Pardon? I met
a man named Andrew Norton Weber.
Yes, a few people are in contact with me, like Anthony
King.
and a few, one singer, yes, there, and one and with the start name is J, lady. Some few people are in contact me. They are they were now they are perfect. They used to suggest others, so they don't have any problem, so they don't contact.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes. So, for example, if we are in school, when we clear 12th, then we don't care who is teacher after few years, and that is school. That is the thing. I am school teacher. Nobody cares for me.
Oh.
But I am in the heart of everyone.
Yeah.
That I know. They know.
They love you.
Okay.
Yep, they love you.
Yes. Thank you.
I missed you at the Water of Life convention in Las Vegas.
Oh, it's very difficult for me. Yeah. Actually, I don't drive here in US. I don't have any license, but I don't never drive. So, and I only depend upon children if they manage or not, I don't know. Anyhow, whenever you visit India, visit Jodhpur. Okay.
Yeah, I'll look you up.
One of the princely state and tourist station, tourist city. It is one of the best tourist city of India. Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Jaipur, Udaipur. It is all princely states. Rajasthan. It is called state of Rajasthan. Best. You will enjoy.
Okay.
You will enjoy food and speaking and love and affection. You will find each and every person at everywhere. In road, restaurant, hotel, airport, train, you will enjoy. Well, and they will talk to you more. They want to learn that what you are, what you do there and here.
Oh, nice.
They speak a half English, Hindi, but you can understand. They are like me.
Yeah. Well, beautiful.
Okay.
Well, if I get out there, I'm going to need a tour guide.
So nice meeting all of you. Okay. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Blessings, Dr.
Yes. I want to know. I want to say one thing that when I gave a speech, first word I speak Namaste. Then everybody has mic. Everybody wanted to know about the meaning of Namaste. So I said Namaste means good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Okay. It was my first. We both attended. Myself, my missus both attended, and we stand together on stage. And I treated a few people there. There were a lot of gathering. It was first experience in USA. In India, I don't give lecture. I used to have treat. Bas. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.
All right. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a treat to have.
Okay.
What a treat to have. So you get a feel for who that was?
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
And he's at a point where he doesn't have the clinic. He just, whoever comes his way, he helps him out.
Oh, that's good.
And quite an amazing guy. I met him through social media, but we followed each other's work, and he did a dedication on one of my books. He's an incredible guy. As you can tell, he has a wealth of experience to share with the world.
Yeah, no, definitely. I liked what he was saying about in regards to age urine. You know, I mean, I think everyone's experience is different. You know, like mine is different, definitely, but I just, that's why I asked it. I wanted to hear his thoughts on it, having all that experience that he has, you know.
I'm glad you did, because um, one of the key principles of Shivambhu is that it's an intuitive medicine.
Mhm.
And I created this chart called the Shivambhu Wisdoms that has all the key wisdoms about Shivambhu. And as an intuitive medicine, you have your own guidance system to navigate you through the way everybody does urine therapy. Some do age, some don't do age, some do enemas, as you heard, some do not do enemas.
Yeah.
Some people do the midstream, some don't. And all that gets to be sorted out through your own understanding. Now, that midstream idea, now, Dr. Loda, he's from India. So he
Yeah.
follows some customs and traditions.
Yeah.
And some of the people in the modern day, they have a different spin on it,
Yeah.
right? So if you follow people like Harry Matadine, everyone's going ape shit over aged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. Right. And other people go, why do I have to have that freaking sting in my nose and in my eyes? Because it's astringent. The older one's astringent. And they're all going, well, it's got more power. So, cool. Go for that.
I agree. It's very intuitive for sure. I saw, like, when I first started, I saw a lot of videos, you know, different TED Talks and whatnot. And it was all different, you know, everyone was saying different things. And I just jumped into it, you know. I worked my way into it, starting off by smelling it every morning, you know, just getting used to the smell of it. And then for like a whole week. And after that, I kind of dipped my finger in it and tasted it with my tongue. And then once I actually drank it, that was it. I just, you know, I was doing the midstream at first, and then I just stopped doing that. I just started doing the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, it's not a problem, you know.
What'd
But
you
yeah,
do?
and I've been learning along the way too, like with my diet. I'm
Oh,
I'm
nice.
I'm predominantly raw vegan, and I do a lot of juice fasting. So I'm on day 5 right now of a 21-day juice fast. So I taste it in my urine though, you know. I taste my diet in my urine. So when I have a lot of onions, I can taste it. You know, if I have a lot of sodium, I know when I have too much. It's really cool actually to see that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what some call your litmus test.
Yeah, that missed us exactly. I got some too.
There you go. And it's a lovely kvass or whatever you call that you're drinking out of.
Yeah, I thought I'd be a little fancy, so I drink it out of that.
So that whole tradition that goes back 5,000 years of doing the midstream, that was written up in the Damar Tantra from the Hindu tradition. And there is a verse in which Shiva outlines the instructions to Parvati how to live a long, healthy life and to achieve immortality. And in one of the verses, he says, "You do the midstream, you eliminate the beginning, and you leave the end." Then the next verse after it explains why it is based on superstition
Uh-huh.
and
Okay,
tradition, because it represents a snake and it could kill you or hurt you from the tail to the head.
I see.
What we really know 5,000 years later is that every drop is sterile.
Yeah. That's insightful, because I remember you know, what people were saying was that there was sediment in it in the beginning and the end and whatnot. You shouldn't really drink, and I didn't see that, and I didn't taste that either when I started doing the whole stream, you know. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. That's interesting how tradition influences the narrative, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why it's important to question.
Hmm.
Question authorities, question reality, question your own mind to find out what really is true.
Yeah, and it's funny when you first started the stream today, you were talking about you know, what people say, and they say, it's, oh, isn't it a waste? And I get that all the time. You know, like people are why are you drinking your waste product? And I'm like, well, it's not a waste. I mean, it's only a waste because if I waste it, you know. And, yeah, and I explained that to him, like it's something we've been conditioned, we've been told, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and people didn't question the narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't go, well, why is it a waste product? And you say, well, the kidneys are not an organ of elimination; they are a filtration system,
Filtration, yeah, exactly.
right? And then you go, well, do you know what the elimination organs are?
Yeah.
Your intestines, your lungs, your liver, skin, lymphatics,
Yeah, that's true.
not the kidneys. And here comes Vishal on the second channel. He's on one, but we get a double hit of look, Vishal. Interesting. So Oceanside, California is going to be coming this week, and this book is coming out any day now. It's on Amazon. It's just a wonderful time to be not only alive on the planet, but to be able to have such an incredible community of brothers and sisters. If you ever meet me in public, if we ever meet in public, I'll go, I know you, I love you, bring it on. And that's what happened when I went to the Water of Life convention in Las Vegas. I got to meet 80 pee drinkers in a hotel, in a conference room, and everybody fell in love with each other.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Just the fact that everybody drinks pee, nobody cares your story.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about your personal matters. I mean, you can get to know them and go deeper and get intimate, but it's like, oh, you drink your water, you're my brother.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. And that's one of my intentions for this year was to meet other Shivambhu enthusiasts in person. You know, I don't know anybody in my world, you know, in San Diego. And I say that because I haven't been reaching out too much. So this is why I'm here. You know, this is why I think I'm gonna make every effort to go to Oceanside for sure, at least Friday night.
Do that. In the meantime, I am going to give you, where is she? Her name is Shanti.
Yeah. I follow her on Instagram now. I saw that she was in the directory.
She's known as Melissa Raphael, or Raw Organic Girl, but here's her phone number. She's been doing all my graphics design work on all the marketing and promoting.
Cool.
And she is very devoted to not only urine therapy. There it is, right there. There's her phone number. Come on, enter. Why is it not doing anything? Enter. Oh, okay. No wonder. I want to do it for everybody. All right, 619-4514. She's bringing her mom to the convention, to the retreat. Her mom's 59. Her mom does urine therapy.
Wow.
She's 32. She does urine therapy. She actually feeds it to her dog Poochie.
Nice.
You know, and just an incredible soul. So I hope you get to talk to her and meet her.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. That's my goal, is to meet more like-minded souls, you know, within my world. So.
And are you single?
I am, yeah, single, 39, live alone. Been on this journey, kind of every spiritual thing that and you know, tool for alchemy that I've been doing. I don't know anybody else that does. So this is all, you know, I kind of feel like a lone wolf, but it's nice to know that people are within reach. So.
Yeah, you may discover that your spiritual family has been waiting for you to show up.
Yeah.
And they go, "There's Jose. Where were you?" Oh, I was sorting out my brain, my life, so I'm back.
Amen.
So yeah, the beautiful thing about our social media get-togethers with the Water family is that people find a safe, comfortable place where they can discuss a subject they can't talk about with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so we can come out of the water closet and and find a safe place to be with each other.
That's cool. Yeah, that's good. I just want to be able to bounce ideas off and you know, get more feedback from people that are doing it. You know, it's like I said, I know nobody. I talk about it. I'm very vocal about it, and people they give that reaction like, what? You know, and I have to explain some things, and you know, it's just I want to be able to get some ideas too.
Well, good. What's really helpful and I've been teaching people this for quite some time. When this book comes out, give them a copy.
Yeah, I'll have to get
See,
some.
sometimes they have a history with you, which means they have a story about you. They've got preconceived ideas. They don't even know who you are. They got preconceived ideas. So how can that message reach them and open up their mind? Sometimes you need a third party testimonial. Well, so and so healed themselves of eczema because they were using externally. Oh, I read this book by so and so. It's a great book, and it takes you out of their attention, and they start focusing on the third party.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So it's another way to reroute their mind to hear the message.
Yeah, that's good. Testimonials. You can't really argue with testimonials. Yeah, it's their experience. So that's good.
Right. So these are some things you learn in the classes and you learn in the books. It's no different than sales. I mean, it's no different than anything else. You just have to fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Once people know this kind of thing, they go, why didn't they tell me this like years ago? Well, maybe they did, but it went off our radar. It didn't land.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've been collecting videos over the last 4 or 5 years of celebrities drinking their urine on camera and putting this on Shivambhu Hut. There was a movie called Waterworld with Kevin Costner.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene he's out in the ocean and he's got this purification device. He pees in the cup, he runs it through the system, and then drinks it.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Right. There's a scene with Brad Pitt from the Fight Club. He goes, urine, it's sterile. You can drink it.
Yeah.
Right. So all these clips are showing up. David Duchovny from the X-Files.
Mm-hmm.
He wakes up with a hangover. He's peeing in the empty bottle of whiskey and he drinks it. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways to get messages to people.
Yeah.
So we're coming to the close of the call. And if you have any last closing comments or statements, Jose or anybody, this would be the time to make it.
No, just thank you for having me. I appreciate the community.
Oh, he froze. Don't freeze on me. So this recording will be eventually posted on my YouTube channel.
Cool.
Because this gives the world a chance to hear from you, me, these silent people, and Dr. Loda.
Awesome.
So, namaste, blessings.
Namaste. Take care.
And let's keep dialoguing about the possibility of getting you to the retreat.
All right. I will.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Much love to you.